Tiffany and Brad with Years of Years, and it's this day in Disney for
January 7th.
I want to say December.
A full
still.
week.
It's just so crazy. You know how you like when the new year starts and you go to write a form?
When
like
we used to write checks.
When we used to write checks, or like when you go to the doctor and you have to fill out a form and then you write the old year, you know? But we don't do that anymore, so not
You
very
didn't even
often.
mention like schoolwork whenever we were kids. Right in the
yeah.
day. That's really when you felt it.
Yeah, and you're like, why do I keep writing last year?
It's 2021.
It is.
Thank
so
heavens.
we're here to help you remember.
Yeah. And we're here to help you remember someone who's in the
Yeah.
Disney family.
Right. So on this day, back in 1964, on January 7th, Nicolas Kim Coppola was born. You guys know Nicolas Kim Coppola, right?
Well, yeah. Like he's in that Coppola. That's like the Francis Ford Coppola family, right? Like
That's right.
Sophia Coppola and them. Who
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this we're talking about?
So we're talking about Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
That's right. He is the nephew of Francis Ford Coppola.
Yes.
So, yes, Nicolas Cage.
A very accomplished actor and method actor. We're not saying anything. Like, we are saying, thank heavens, this family.
We'll get into that. I don't think he'll call himself a method actor.
Okay.
No, he's got some other interesting things that
All right.
he calls his acting style. And many would say, you know, it's unique and only his, for
It
sure.
is.
It is. He's
It is.
created his own thing, his name. He's done a great job.
Masculine
So he was...
madness, you know, but within reason.
Okay, so he wanted to be James Dean
Of
as
course.
a young man. I'm sure, though, he wanted to be a better James Dean.
Yeah, well, he wanted some longevity.
That's right, of course. So when he was in a car with his uncle, you know, Francis Ford Coppola, he actually announced to, you know, give me a screen test and I'll show you acting.
Right.
Right? That's how you are with family.
Yes.
And he was met with
Especially an
silence.
uncle.
He was met with silence, and it didn't happen
No.
back then. But you have to realize that at the time, Coppola had already worked with Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, Gene Hackman, and Robert De Niro. So, you know, there's something.
Well,
there's
and
some
you don't want to
impressive
hand something
guys.
to someone.
No,
You
that's like, I think it's
And
great.
you think about a young Nicolas Cage, he was
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
pretty brash.
Yeah, that family, they're strong.
Yeah.
They're very strong-willed individuals, for sure. So, you know, his film debut was the minor role in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
There you go.
Lots of
Historic,
guys were in that.
well loved.
Right?
Sean
Judge
Penn.
Ryan.
Lots of people got their break in that film.
Yeah, it was the one. And then he was in Dallas once. He was in his uncle's film, The Outsiders.
Oh my goodness.
So there you go.
Was he really?
Yeah.
With Tom Cruise. That was Tom
Yeah.
Cruise's break.
Yeah.
That was, amazing.
Yeah. So, you guys know, like, he's been in lots of stuff. Well, maybe, like, Peggy Sue Got Married, Rumblefish, Moonstruck,
But-
with Cher.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And that was huge because I think he might have even been nominated for the first time for an Academy Award for that. Or there was a
Right.
lot of attention. Or he was just like the heartthrob of the year. You
Yeah.
know, 100%. So.
Yeah.
Because Cher was big at the time, too. So
Yeah.
she had like her third career.
Yeah, for sure. So, but, okay, we're here to talk about Disney
Yeah.
connections and Disney
Yes.
stuff. So let's talk about that. So, just go to right to it. The Disney connection we all know and love.
National Treasure.
And National Treasure 2.
Which is so well
Huge
done.
fans
So
right
well
here. We love them.
Pre-Da Vinci Code.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're so fun. Just
They
the
are.
idea of finding these treasures
And the risks they take.
Historic treasures. You know I love history.
When
so
you go
know
to the
I'm gonna-
National when you go to the National Archive and you see that Constitution, you're just
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness, that's impossible to get. They get it.
They got it. It's so cute.
It's great.
We're big nerdy fans.
Yeah,
of
and they're
those
always talking
films.
about the third one, so it's coming.
Yeah, come
It's
on.
coming. It's coming.
Nicolas Cage, please. I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it for us. We're huge fans.
And what is there anything else? I mean, that really is the Disney.
Oh, the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's right. Do not forget
Oh,
the
my
live
goodness.
action.
Very important.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was some of their first foray into like high action, like live action in this era.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I don't know if there's a ton of fans of the live action, but he, you know.
It also had the guy from How to Train Your Dragon in an acting role, not in a voice role.
Right.
It was a wonderful film.
Right.
Yeah.
So we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's all
good.
good.
I've only watched it like twice or 3 times, but it's good.
National Treasure, maybe a few more times.
Yes, it just happens.
So
one time I had jury duty, and that was the film that the entire room picked. The entire room, and there was tons of people there, and they picked.
Wait, like you guys all chose a film together?
Yeah, we were sitting there, and that's the one they picked, National Treasure. So the populace spoke.
That's right. It may be more of a cult classic than you guys, the world realizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I in some ways, it may be like the patriotism and nationalism that some people have been exposed to in our era. I mean, seriously.
Okay, so some more Touchstone, which is like Disney related. So Firebirds, The Rock, and then Con Air. He's Cameron Poe in Con Air.
Yeah, in the late 90s, he was just killing it in action films.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh my goodness. Face Off he was in, but that wasn't Touchstone.
Oh, he was also in G-Force, the Disney animated. Did you...
Is that the gerbil one? That's the gerbil one. He was the voice of the gerbil.
Yeah.
What, do I like it? I don't know. Come on. I mean, it exists and it's acceptable.
G-Force. I don't know if we've seen that more than once.
It's just that, I mean, it was an attempt to move from dogs to some sort of other animal to direct a video.
Give it a try.
It went all right. Yeah.
I think
was Memphis involved in that? I don't know. It was right before Mars Needs Moms. It's just an interesting time.
It was, a cyber intelligence star-nosed mole.
Yes, that's what I meant. Oh, it was a mole, not a gerbil?
Yeah.
What was the G-force? All right.
Okay.
I can't recall.
Yeah. No.
I thought it was a gerbil.
Yeah. So going back to you were like getting on the roll with all his action and just his characters.
Also his like love of Elvis. I mean, I'm not being insensitive. He did marry Elvis's daughter, you know?
They were married for like just a little under a year or a little over a year.
You know, but she did the same thing with the King of Pop, you know? So, I mean, kind of, and I'm not putting it on her, you know, because she had things to say about him as well. And I mean, it's private, people.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know any of that.
But he lived at Graceland for like almost a year.
He's had a few. He got to live at Graceland, so that worked out.
Put his feet up on the table.
Goodness. Anyway, he had some other marriages as well. One of them lasted 4 days, so
very
there you
passionate.
go. He
passionate.
He was like, he annulled it. He was like, that's not happening.
Interesting.
So he's a strong character. You can say that.
Let's all just wait for the autobiography. It's going to be wonderful.
Yes. So speaking of him, I mean, he says his acting style is nuevo shamanic. And there's a book, a book called The Way of the Actor by Brian Bates. There's a parallel between shaman and thespians. That's right. So he's just got his own thing going, and you know, we appreciate it. We appreciate his doing his own thing.
Well, and he is the largest actor meme on the internet.
That's right.
100%.
And back in the
everyone loves the Nicolas Cage meme.
Yeah, in the early 2000s, like 2009, like he was on all those male magazines. What
GQ, Esquire, Details.
Yeah, he was like the highest paid actor at the time. There was some big, props going to him, but now he is super memeable. Which
keeps him alive and wonderful.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. He also, people think that, or have accused him of overacting. But others would say he's actually a mega actor.
Whoa.
And I think that makes more sense. I wouldn't say he's overacting at all. I think using the word mega, he's a mega personality, he's a mega actor. And if you don't like that,
he's mega committed.
That's just how he is. I mean, that's what you're going to get with a Nicolas Cage film. I can't even imagine him doing like a side role. he's just got that personality.
And luckily they're like on cable all the time, so you can just turn it off if you don't want to.
If you don't like it.
But it's gonna be back. It's gonna come back. He's an institution, and he was born on this day.
That's right.
January 7th.
So yeah, that's it for this day in Disney. Go enjoy some Nicolas Cage films or memes or whatever you prefer. And oh yeah, come on, tell us what you think of Nicolas Cage.
He's a national treasure.
There you go. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.